Creating an array of cables is essentially the same as creating a single cable. The primary difference is that the number of rows, columns, or both exceeds 1. Distance between cables refers to the spacing between two groups of phase cables. This should not be confused with conductor distance, which is the distance between the internal phases of each cable. Similarly, as with a single cable, you should use the mouse to select the desired cable points. These points will form the track used to build the first cable in the array, with the others constructed around it. Clicking twice at the same position creates a straight line. Altering the rotation angle will rotate the entire array. By default, the rotation centers around the first element in the array, but it can be adjusted to focus on any other cable. The resulting layout resembles a matrix, where each cable's position corresponds to its row and column number. This is the distance between cables, which was defined to be 200 millimeters, while this is the conductor distance. It is also possible to create a matrix with holes, or spaces without cables, by simply unchecking at the hole's position. As before, we double-click and change the Z position. After deleting all, we continue to demonstrate the use of phase order for an array of two horizontal cables. By default, both cables have order A. Changing the second cable's order to B, we then adjust the order in B to TSR. It initially turns red to indicate an error due to identical phases, but then it corrects itself. The conductor distance is set to 20 millimeters. We select an arbitrary path for the cables. Now, let's view the result on the 3D screen. The phase value can be displayed on the screen. As evident, the cables have different phase order.